We've been having the discussion here at Clubhouse Gas and on the message boards about curveballs. When is it too young? How to throw a proper curveball? What to do with your kid if they want to throw a curveball? Well, we had a chance to catch up with a bunch of big leaguers and a major league pitching coach, and we asked them about the curveball. Who better to learn from than the pros? That's right here today on Clubhouse Gas.
Oh, this song is called Opinion.
You're going to have a very high chance to get a major injury.
I don't throw one now.
I believe that every individual is different.
I'm not a big fan of curveballs, man.
The strain to the arm with the curveball and the slider is exponentially greater at a younger age.
I'm not a big advocate of it.
I'm not a big fan of curveballs, man. I'm not a big fan of curveballs until you're about maybe a sophomore in high school. You know, you have nothing to prove, you know, until then anyway. You know, no one's watching you anyway. So what you want to get is arm speed. You want to build that and the endurance, and you don't really do that throwing curveballs. And in fact, I think that, you know, the longer you can wait, the better.
I would say it's not a good idea. I mean, I don't throw one now. So, but at a young age like that, I think it's tough. You know, a lot of people say you only got so many bullets in the tank. So, you know, it puts a lot of stress on your arm and everything like that. So I wouldn't agree with going out there and throwing that young. Probably, you know, maybe high school at the earliest. So.
I believe that every individual is different. I think you have early bloomers and late bloomers, so everybody's body's going to grow differently. Depending on their body types.
There's really no reason for it. I was a kid that when I was, you know, 11, 12, 13, I was throwing a curveball, and I probably shouldn't have been, especially when I was taught the improper way. You know, there's really no reason for it. And you know, when I was a kid, I wish I would have been taught a changeup. And then maybe when I'm now this age, I wouldn't be still struggling with it because you know, you don't realize the importance of it. So, you know, obviously the most important thing is to be able to throw a fastball and a changeup, and the curveball and the slider will come when you get to be 15, 16, 17 years old.
Usually, if they can get by throwing two different fastballs and learning a changeup all the way through their high school level, it's going to be a safer way of preserving their arm for college and for professional baseball. The reason being is the growth plates aren't closed till about 18 to 20 years old, sometimes 16 at the earliest. So the strain to the arm with the curveball and the slider is exponentially greater at a younger age before high school or into high school than it is after. So I would say that at the earliest, a senior in high school should begin to start throwing a curveball or a slider, but really learn to command a changeup and a fastball at the early levels. Because if they can do that, they've really learned how to pitch anyway. And then the off-speed pitches, they just become that much more effective.
Unfortunately, you know, throwing a breaking ball at, you know, a young age, you're going to have a very high chance to get a major injury, and thus, you know, hurting your chance to move on to, let's say, to play college baseball.
I'm not a big advocate of it. I don't think that one, because of my job now, I've gotten to know the physical parts of it from a medical standpoint, and the most basic thing is that these kids' growth plates don't finish growing and until they're 17, 18, 19 years old. I think probably the biggest thing that when you're instructing someone to throw different pitches, specifically a curveball or anything other than a fastball or changeup, is the correct way to throw it. There are a lot of people out there who are not very knowledgeable. You know, they're very good-hearted and want to give up their time, and it's very balanced. But when you are talking about a kid's arm and his health, what you basically want to do is make sure that they're properly instructed on how to throw a certain pitch. So more than anything else, it would be the proper instruction. And two, you know, I have a son who's 19 years old right now, and we didn't start throwing anything other than a fastball changeup until he was 16 years old. And that was very, very limited. And I think that, you know, I think what has happened is that with the need for success at a younger level has pushed these kids to maybe, you know, push the limit on some of the pitches that they should throw.